area of the United States is going to create the kind of waves that will cause potentially damage. People are urged to go inland, and if you're just waking up in that part of the United States, bringing you up to date on a massive earthquake in Japan causing ripple effects around the world.
And you can see on this video as it's going in and out, this is KTVU, obviously that is in California. I think we're actually taking a look at raw footage, and that's why you're seeing it kind of scrambled a little bit. But California, as well as Oregon, all across the Pacific coast, they are preparing for whatever may come their way, and that's exactly what they need to be doing at this moment.
And you briefly saw some of those images of the destruction in Japan itself. Apocalyptic is the only word that comes to mind. You're seeing ships, huge ships overturned. You're seeing cars that were just flung in the waters against busy highways, cars that looked like toys when you looked at these images from aerial shots that came into CNN. Look at this. This looks like some sort of boat, some sort of ship overturned. We're hearing in Sendai alone, closest to the epicenter, up to 300 bodies discovered. Look at this. This is the moment the earthquake struck the supermarket in Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan is 400 kilometers, 250 miles or so, away from the epicenter. And Kate, they may be used to this in Japan, but even by Japan standards,
which gets a lot of earthquakes,
this was something very much out of the ordinary. 8.9 magnitude earthquake, very scary scene.
Kim Law was there, and she described the scene saying it was something like anyone that lives in Japan has seen in quite some time. Their reaction was very different, as you can see right there.
Even as the tsunami waves roll across the Pacific, the disaster is already rippling through the world's economy because Japan is the world's third largest economy. The Nikkei 225 is the index for the Japanese stock market. It plunged in the aftermath, and Wall Street is poised for more losses just minutes from now. Christine Romans is part of the CNN Money team. Christine, what are we expecting when markets open in the United States?
We're expecting losses for stock markets. However, we're also expecting to continue to watch oil prices fall here. They fell below $100 the barrel. And why? Because Japan is the third largest consumer of oil in the world. It is the third largest economy. And by all accounts, it is paralyzed right now. Demand for big commodities from this country is expected to stop, essentially, in the very near term. Of course, it will recover when there's reconstruction, but it's just another reason why people in the commodities markets are saying those prices are all down. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Nikkei, what happened when its stock market index it was open when this earthquake happened, and the stock market index fell quite sharply, and then closed. It didn't have an awful lot of time. Investors there didn't have an awful lot of time to react. And when you talk to people in the markets, you guys, the phones weren't working. They couldn't even hardly place orders. So Nikkei futures continuing to move lower here this morning, watching as the futures market is forecasting more losses there for Japanese stocks and for U.S. stocks, and global stock markets were all down as well. A couple of things here we're watching on the oil front. A burning oil refinery, trying to put that out in the country. Very difficult. They've closed down refining capacity in a lot of different places because they're very concerned about the infrastructure. Closely watching the nuclear power plants. They're closing down 4 of those. Step by step, the IAEA and others, International Atomic Energy Commission and others, trying to figure out exactly what the extent of the damage is there on the infrastructure. Also, roads are closed. Access to a lot of this infrastructure is closed. The Sendai airport is closed, actually flooded.